recently I made a genie art piece that's entirely made in both Affinity Photo and Krita. But how did it all begin? Well, it literally started with an AI image that YouTube dishes out in the inspiration tab. How it works is that it'll take ideas from the web and just run with them. What I would get are topics that tend to be clout or uninspiring. You know, because trends are poison. I came across one that popped up and it's not bad. It's still AI slop though, so there's bound to be some mistakes right off the bat. The color scheme is very loud and often clashing everywhere. The anatomy is off, but it's the filter that just didn't feel complete. So I challenged AI art. At first, I was thinking either a new character or a familiar option. I opted for the latter and went for an old familiar friend. Kuika, Shantae's mother. I did something with her to showcase a more badass interpretation of the character. Pulling from a few choices to make this work, I spent a few hours on Kuika's badass form, worked with some lighting on the edges while also working on darker colors with either multiply or linear burn, for the shading that is. So after making several lines here, and there, and also purple lines here, the lines are done, but the colors remain undone. The biggest highlight to the use of colors here has to be her hair, mainly the glowing night sky added to it. I took some inspiration from one artist on Tumblr that utilizes a color technique that gives the character a more celestial appearance. In addition to the lighting, I worked on shading on her cuffs, earrings, and crown. Aside from her hair, I also added Gaussian blurs to her eyes and gems all over her jewelry. Once her design was done, I added flames with the smudge tool, and used brighter blending modes such as the color dodge and screen to give the flares a more booming effect. These will accompany the fiery background that helps Kuika's bluish hair to stand out more. It's primarily filled with warm colors in the end, with some blues that don't overpower everything. If anything, the purple shown here has a more pinkish bloom, hence the pink front ground filter. This is what the AI slop was lacking. And no, there won't be a yellow filter like most fake Ghibli AI slop. The human spirit rises, and AI falls. Hope you enjoyed this progress, and feel free to share your AI protest story here if you're interested. Have a good one.